Dear Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. It's a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And with that, let's get to it. So, dear Cancer, the first thing that comes in the center is the Hermit. So this week would be a perfect week for you to find your guiding star, your shining light. And normally, this light, you can only find it within. So this is your own spark. This is that little spark that makes you move, that makes you grow, that what you want to achieve in your life guide you towards that. So it's like a northern light. You might not be able to find it outside. It's not an external thing. It's not a person. It's not a thing outside. It's the motivation, what you have within you to get what you want and who you want to become and what you want to achieve. That is a good week for you to start finding that light. And most of the time, the best way to find it is through meditation, through stillness. Take some time off, it's necessary, and calm your mind down and listen to the other sound, listen to the other voice that can guide you to find that light. I'm not saying it's gonna be a straightforward thing. It might take some time because sometimes the voice that we don't want to listen to would guide us into a much more difficult and much more unknown and unwalked path. So next to the Hermit we have the Moon card here. So the Moon is the dark forest, the place where we don't really want to go, the place what is unknown to us, the place that is dark, full of shadows, and we don't know and we can't see the road ahead. So you have to go through this dark forest. But if you do it by choice, so if you do it because, you know what, I realize that everything around me, what I thought they are not necessarily so. Everything that I thought it was certain in my life, realized they are not that certain. So now I have to walk through these dark alleys, the dark forest, to find my truth, to find my real sense, my real knowledge, my real understanding and wisdom. So the Cancer in the bottom of the card is your subconscious. Your subconscious might want to keep you in where you are now because that's warm, that's safe, and that's known already. So it's like the lukewarm water. It's okay, it's not exciting, it's not going anywhere, and you are not going anywhere, but at least it's familiar. So now it's time for you to say to the Cancer, your subconscious, I want more. I want to get out of here because this doesn't serve me anymore. This doesn't make me grow. I'm bored of this. I have enough of this. So I rather take that journey, walk through the forest where it's full of shadows, there are a lot of scary things, or at least you can imagine there is a lot of scary things. But I know if I get to the other side, the sun will come up. Because after the moon, the sun will always come up. There was never a double night. So you go to the dark night and you're going to walk through the dark night. Right. And what happens after? So what's your reward is enlightenment. You're going to have a new idea. You're going to have change. You're going to be able to make adjustment. And you have the Judgment card here as well. So you're going to be reborn, basically. You're going to get out of your graves and rise up. Your spirit will rise up. Your spirit will come out and you feel you are brand new, like you were reborn. And this is what's waiting for you on the other side. But you have to get through the other side. And to start with, you have to start the journey, going through and start actually seeing those negatives, those dark, your shadows. You have to start addressing your shadows. What are you afraid of? What are you scared of? What are those things that keep you in that lukewarm water? You have 2 aces in this week. So that means There will be an opportunity in your work, in your career, in your studies, as well as you might find some realization, some sort of enlightenment, and epiphany comes. They can come together. So you might have a choice to do something different, and that leads you to a brand new place. And what will be important for you also this week is when these things comes, your communication will be key. How you communicate. And that's why I said, if you have to go away for a little bit, if you have to close yourself or shut the door and be alone for a little bit, when you feel like sometimes, you just feel you can't communicate properly. Anything you say, it hurts people. Anything you say, it comes out as really spiteful. Or even if you don't want to say anything negative, it just turns out that way, or people take it that way. So when it comes, we have to move back, close the door, close the curtain, and just sort of try to align with yourself. Because your communication this week, if you don't watch what you are saying, if you don't watch your behavior when it comes to communication, you can hurt people. And you can be very hot-headed, you can make judgments, actions based on impulse, being very impulsive. That's very negative this week, because the long-term consequences you will suffer, it won't worth it. Okay, so don't try to force things on other people this week, because sometimes you're not able to see the large picture. So that's why I say sit back and just watch, rather than, because look at the difference between these two guys. He's a king of swords. He's sitting on his throne, he's analyzing a situation, he's very precise, he's very sure about himself, and he knows what action has to be taken. But if you become a knight who is chopping through everything, who is going through everything, there is no emotions, there is just like action, communication, blah, 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 blah. You're just saying, you're just telling, you're not listening. The difference between these two, you want to be the king of communication. You don't want to be a knight of communication, which is negative, very negative. So this week gonna be very important, how you talk to other people, how you deal with other people, and how you deal with situation. If something is not worthy anymore, your attention, if something is not, let's say something is dead, then let it happen. Don't try to force it, don't try to change it, don't try to twist it, or explain to yourself, to others, well, the dead horse isn't there just sleeping, right? Let the dead go. If something is non-existent anymore, and just wait for the next natural adjustment. Don't try to like keep yourself in that loop as well, and lie to yourself, and of course don't lie to others. You have to be a bit more passionate. So there is a lot of air energy in here. So when it comes to communication and like intellectually thinking, and you try to fix everything from the intellectual perception. However, this week it seems like a little passion, a little drive, a little like fire needed to bring, because if you get this opportunity, it needs a bit more than just your logic. So when it comes to, for example, customer service, yes, logic is good, and of course it's good to know what are the rules and everything, but when you deal with people, you can't just be logical and say no sorry no, no sorry no. Like you have to be more sort of understanding and be able to connect with one another. So in this sense, when it comes to your business or it comes to your career, there needs some fiery energy around you. You might have some people come in your life who are less logical but more driven, and so let's do it. Yes, but we don't have all the information. Yeah, whatever, who cares? Let's do it. Yeah, but we don't have all the money we need. Doesn't matter, let's do it. So this is the let's do it energy what you should allow to come into your life. It might be somebody else joining you, or is the new opportunity that brings new people, or if you can find that energy inside you, that is not all the paperwork and is not all the small print and everything that counts. What counts is what you want to achieve, and that drive and desire, because you can overcome anything at any time if you have that passion, if you have that drive, you find a way out. And the final gonna be stability. So when you stabilize the mental and this fiery energy, you're gonna get into the position where you're gonna be stable financially. You're gonna be stable because the Emperor is the masculine card that is pretty stable. He knows his ways. He knows the way around. He knows what he achieved, and he knows he's the ruler of life, of death in his territory. So you achieved what you wanted to achieve, and of course you achieve financial independence as well. So I think this is really good. It's gonna be a tough week. Watch your mouth and watch your actions. Let new things come into your life. So, dear Cancer, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. Does this resonate with you at all? And now let me give you a couple of cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So what's the message for Cancer for this week? What to focus on? So there is a healing chaos around you. So as I said, if there is a chaos, don't get involved. Take yourself out of the chaos. And let that chaos create order. Illumination. So things will be brightened up. You will see the result. You see what it is exactly. And wonders is next. So trust the universe. As I said with this death card here, when something is dead, let it go. Because something else will take its place in due course. And let me give you a card from the Romantic Oracle. From the middle. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So be aware of what you're projecting, what you are saying, and what are your actions. This is the card. As I said, don't be impulsive, don't be hot-headed, because everything that you give, you get. Is inside you. If somebody makes you upset about something, you are the same. You are not better or worse. So with that, dear Cancer, I wish you a really good week. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Please check out the links below in the description box. You can get some nice little jewelries from the Onyx Heaven. It's a small family shop, so every support is appreciated. Thank you.